Starting off from a clip shared on the internet connected to a strange phenomenon occurred during a rainstorm, and the video had people confused that what was really going on. Either could be nature running its course of something supernatural. Have a side and decide. Noticed during the downpour, there is either a big black gap or mass in motion. Even watching over and over, there was not much conclusion to this found by the community, yet everyone had their own thoughts. What do you think about this video? From the Reddit user Kitty Beans, she shares a video taken from her friend's driveway ring camera. But aside from capturing any offense to the property, something else was caught that had them anxious of its origin. As confused, they sought help from the community of what could this phenomenon had been. There can be noticed a black entity in motion, and when it reaches the shutter of the garage, it vanishes. Even as the light comes on, it was now here to be seen. The channel Exploring the Unknown shares a video taking place at German POW camp in Albuquerque, New Mexico. And for those who are unaware of its history, it was a place once a slaughterhouse and then a place for those soldiers from Germany who fought in the World War II. After the war had ended, these soldiers had no place to go, so they had given a place to reside in those camps, taking work from them, and they lived barely surviving. This place became a loitering ground, and there had been many people stating about the sights of the paranormal taking place.
Kind of a fascination, like we were talking about, a fascination for me. I think it's a human fascination too, like we were talking about.
During this conversation, I didn't notice the shadow person walking behind Isaac, and we heard knocking and feet shuffling, and that's why we stopped, because we were wondering what that was.
While the duo was inside the building, they started to hear knockings and footsteps, but if you look closely behind at left side, there can be noticed that a dark entity is walking. Before the recording, it was ensured that no one was around the place, as it's not even close to high civilized area. Then what could that being be? The channel Mindseed TV shares a video of exploration taking place at a house whose owner had called them in. The backstory of it goes as the owner tells that this place was used to be a part of an elementary school in the early 1900s in North Dakota, US, and sightings happening there. What could be of sight? See for yourself.
Within the first 20 seconds of being inside the house, I noticed movement in the corner of my eye. This place is very vintage looking, you know? Yeah. I'm actually surprised because they did a pretty good job restoring it, you know, after the fire and everything. What's this say? Hey, whoa, hey, you seen that? Hello? Hello?
No fucking way. I'm following behind Casey with the camera, and
There can be noticed the door opening by itself, but then, right next to it on the cupboard, there can be seen something moving, but upon looking closer, there can also be noticed a dark entity walking towards the door.
When Casey reached to change the frequency, we heard the cry of like a girl.
Oh. Ooh. I just reached for it and it sounded like a girl crying. Did you hear that?
I heard it.
Hey, we should get static cameras.
On the frequency, there can be heard a cry of a girl, and lastly, through the vents underground, there can be noticed something moving quickly. Some encounters have the person traumatized for life, and the following event would be no less, as the recorded clip is shared by the TikTok user Nursery during what appears to be exorcism going on. Not easy for the eye either.
Dalam nama Yesus, Tuhan Yesus tolong. Tuhan Yesus tolong. Tuhan Yesus tolong. Tuhan Yesus.
Lu masuk terus. Lu masuk
Dalam nama
terus.
Yesus.
Lu masuk
Dalam
terus.
nama Yesus.
Tangkap dia tuh.
Tangkap tuh.
Lu tangkap dia. Tangkap dia. Tangkap dia.
Oh Yesus.
Lu tangkap dia tuh.
Oh Yesus.
Tangkap dia tuh. Tangkap dia. Terima kasih Tuhan. Terima kasih.
The girl was being held from the foot by the being unsighted. The girl was trying to walk away, yet the leg sticks out and gets pulled back inside the room. How much evil could the eye not see? What could be the backstory of this event? There was a shared clip on the internet about a young kid encountering a strange horror, which had quite an iconic vibe to it, yet it was unclear what really happened, but for all they knew, it was such strange and hardly possible for someone to do on purpose. See and tell. When the child was near the end of the waters, there can be noticed that a hand was creeping out from beneath the stairs and it goes back inside. The child gets scared and backs off, meaning that something really was there, but what? A TikTok user from Indonesia, Siddiq Jelani, shares a video of something strange noticed in the camera while recording a video of the hospital Nursery, and what makes it creepier is that the comment section state that there are many paranormal reports in nurseries. Next to the empty crib, there can be noticed an off figure with long hair yet short height. Could the haunted nurseries be the cause of those children living with manifested bodies? The Arabian paranormal adventurer Abdullah Al-Anbari shares his recent exploration taking place in an abandoned house of rumored poltergeist activity taken in it, making even loiterers run. But what could be of sight to be proof of this rumor have a side?
ملحق الأخير هذا خلاص مرة ما عاد في منه. شايفين كيف؟ بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
While on the stairs, one of the doors in front can be seen closing by itself even though no one was inside. But similar to that, another door in floors above can be seen closing on its own. When checked on the other side of it, no one was present there. As odd it seems, whether real or not, you be the judge. Well, that's it for today. Subscribe Mr. 5X for more future content.